Good day to you and welcome back to the podcast Catch It, A New Perception. My name is Ketuk. I think about how I take the guidance that I take in life in a given day. Upon awakening, I ask the Creator to guide my thoughts, my words, and my actions. And I ask that I be of service to everyone I meet. And that doesn't mean just to be of service to people in certain sacred circles. It means to be of service to everyone I meet. It means to be of service in their mind, not necessarily in my mind. It may be in the slightest way, maybe with the littlest thing. It may be in a way that they're not conscious of. It may be in a smile. It may be in a handshake. Many different ways one can be of service. Look someone in the eye and greet them. Be kind. Be generous. With words, many ways to be generous. Many ways to be kind. There are many things that we can do in a given day to be able to improve that day. Never leave until tomorrow the things that you are guided to do today. How do you get guidance? How do you seek guidance? Does it have to come from a deities? Does it have to come from that power? Does it have to come from the Creator? Does it come through others? How much does guidance come through or from other human beings? When someone says something and it creates a spark, how much do you have an awareness to be able to listen, pay attention, walk towards? Or do you just dismiss it because they don't know what they're talking about? Do you have disdain for things you know nothing about? A disliking? You dislike what someone has to say, and you don't even understand what they said. So you dismiss it. Do you listen? Do you watch for the guidance in a given day? To be able to do what you can do today, to improve the day, to make it better. Or do you decide, I just don't want to be here, so I'm just going to leave. It's uncomfortable now. I don't like this. I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the forecast here. I don't like the way it... Nope, I'm just going to go. What happens if you stay? What happens if you don't run away? What happens if you face the day? If you face the individual? If you deal with something that you didn't want to deal with? No, I don't really want to see this person. Well, last time, I don't really want to go there. Okay. Well, last time it didn't go all that well, so now I have a chance to be able to improve this relationship, this conversation. I have a chance to be able to improve my perception of who this person is. If I walk away with any type of disdain or disagreement in my own mind that I don't want to deal with this person, I don't want to see them, I don't want to talk to them, I don't have a chance to change my perception of them, my perception of how I see them, my perception of myself in dealing with them. I can't change any of it when I walk away. I will walk away with the same disdain. I will walk away with the same disagreement in my mind, even though I could change all of it. I could feel better. I could face it today. Or I could put it off till tomorrow. till tomorrow or tomorrow. And it always seems to be today and never seems to be tomorrow. So however I choose to do this, I can either be guided today to face it, to deal with it, to be part of the solution. Do I want to find the solution today with someone that I had disdain with? Or do I just want to walk away and continue to have that? Every day we have this chance. We have this chance with people, whether it's people we work with, possibly even people we live with. People talk about a significant other and that, oh, well, I heard someone recently, and I understand he's a generation older than me and he sees the world different than I do. And he's like, oh, well, we just have a disagreement, so, we don't get along for a couple days, but after that, it's fine. I'm thinking a couple days? I'm not going a couple hours like that. I don't care to go a couple minutes like that. I'm not just going to have a disagreement with someone that I live with and then think that it's okay to live in that disagreement with disdain. Now, if we just choose to disagree and we see it different and we're both okay with that I don't have an issue with. That's not even really a disagreement when we are both okay. What I see more as a disagreement is when one person is uncomfortable. I don't want to lay my head down on my pillow at night, believing that there's a problem with me and someone else in the world that I love. I will face it today. I will deal with it. I will say what I need to say. I'll allow them to say what they need to say, and it will be dealt with today. I think part of it is my belief that I never know that tomorrow is promised to me. I don't know that I'll be gifted the breath of life tomorrow. I don't know that all of the people that I love in the world today will be gifted the breath of life tomorrow. And I would just as soon, if one of us is going to return to the spirit world, that we're good. That we're good at that moment before one of us departs for the spirit world. I want nothing left unsaid today. I want nothing left undone. I want no relationship in any type of turmoil ever in my life. I've worked towards this. So changing my perception to be able to agree with someone, I like to be right. I really do. I like to be right. It doesn't mean I'm always right. I'm often wrong, possibly, in many different situations, and consciously and subconsciously I'm aware of it, whatever. And so I like to be right. And one of the ways that I find that I'm right is that when someone else has a really valid point, as soon as I agree with them, now I'm right. I don't have to continue to disagree with them when they have a more valid point than I do. It doesn't make me right. I want to be right. So feeling like I understand, because I like to understand things, feeling like I understand, or that idea of quote unquote being right, I'm going to have to agree with someone when they have a better point so that I can be right. That way I'm no longer wrong. All I have to do is agree. I know that's a real different concept for some people who really have to be right all the time, even when they're wrong. And for me, it's a comforting idea. For one, it brings peace. For another, I'm now correct in my thinking or my point of view. My perception is now more accurate because they help me to see the light. I want to take care of all of that in a given day or a given moment. I don't want to wait till the end of the day to reconcile something. I want things to be reconciled right now, as quickly as possible, as easy and flawless as possible. I'm a very flawed human being. In my humanness, I have been wrong. I'm sure every day. I'm maybe not always conscious of how wrong I am. I want to be able to reconcile all of this stuff as quickly as possible. At the end of the day, worst case scenario. Within an hour would be a long time. Within minutes or seconds would be much better. So I am guided each day to be able to see the truth in you and know that you're right. And when you're right, I agree with you quickly. Now, do I like to debate things with people because the bantering is humorous or fun? Yes. Especially when there's no one talking down to another human being when doing it. It's just debating the other side. There are times where there are people who I have guided, I have mentored, and they have one side of the coin and they're arguing that side of the coin. I will take the other. And then as soon as they flop over and they see my point of view, now I'm going to take what their point of view was originally and get them to stop and look so that they can discern for themselves what is accurate and that the balance is right between. That it's not one side or the other. It's not us and them. It's not right or wrong. It's not good or bad. For the eagle to fly and for that eagle to soar, we need the right and left wing both. We need both wings of the eagle for the eagle to fly. I want to be able to find that in each given day, find that balance point. Find how you're right. Find how I can be guided to the truth. One point someone asked me about my spiritual belief and what I believe in. And I looked them in the eye and honestly said, today I believe in the truth. To the best of my ability, today I believe in the truth. That does not change. The truth is always the same. I want to find that in every given day. I want to be able to be drawn to that. I want to be guided to the truth. I seek the truth today. Within me, within you, within us. I seek the balance of the right and the left wing to be able to soar, to be able to be part of, to be able to find the truth within the balance. Looking forward to next time. Live in harmony with and use the bounty of the land to bring kindness to the world.